Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats.
Can he finish? That's another chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Osimhen did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that is not finding anyone. Gvardiol chooses to go cross-field. Koundé. Now Nico Williams. Rodri running with the ball. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It looks a good ball through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's heaved it away. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but
Just the goalkeeper to beat. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Osimhen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Bellingham. In with the challenge. Oh, well played, well sorted out. DiMarco might just make this. Neither side yet able to find the net. Bellingham. Gvardiol. Haaland. No way through, so back it comes. Valverde.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. That's a sharp pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now he's off and running. Valverde wins the duel this time. Gvardiol. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Valverde. And the ball is out of play. Vardiol. Now Dimarco. Can he get onto this? Mohamed Salah. Van Dijk gets it clear. Bellingham. Bellingham. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Nico Williams. He won't be happy with that one. Fiddles it through. That is good alertness. Neither side giving way. It has been tight.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Danger averted for now. Haaland. And he's quick to get it clear again. Williams. It's a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper.
There will be
Lewandowski in acres of space out wide. Well, there's the clearance. Koundé is in a really good position out wide. Shapes to shoot! There it is!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
And the first half is done. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Some resolute defending there. Koundé. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Haaland. He has found the way through. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Dimarco. Bellingham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Valverde. Oh, this is a terrific run. Dimarco is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Nico Williams. He's played him through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nico Williams. Oh, that's fabulous. Lovely feet. And he's being shifted off it. Lewandowski. That's a little off target. Now it's Bellingham. DiMarco.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Van Dijk does well to get it back. That's headed upfield. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
And he's found a way past. Bellingham. Osimhen. Cleared without complication.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 2 then.
Erling Haaland. Number 32, DiMarco.
Diaz plays it short.
17,
Diaz. Diaz
Number
crosses.
16, Rodri.
Cleared away.
Number 24, Vardio.
Back in
Number
once
2,
more. He gets big.
Koundé.
He's
Coming on
missed,
the
but
field,
not by that far.
Number 9,
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried
Number
then.
21, Luis
Closing
Diaz.
in on the last quarter of an hour.
Number 22,
Well timed,
De Bruyne.
excellent interception.
Number 8,
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0.
Number 6, Marquinhos.
Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they...
And the shot! It's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, extra time looms now, but that leveller creates great impetus, and they've got to fancy their chances of clinching victory from what looked like the jaws of defeat.
Corner number 3 coming up. That has been knocked clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Osimhen. He's had it! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Osimhen. Aimed in towards the centre. Cleared without hesitation.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
There will be
Now it's
3
Cristiano
minutes added
Ronaldo.
time.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Cristiano. Real chance! is beyond doubt. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Upamecano has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow. It is a fantastic goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And that will be the final act. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Osimhen claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Special birthday.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, I think the manager can take a great deal of satisfaction with this win. It was a solid game plan that worked pretty much as he envisaged, and the players executed it to wonderful effect.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and
The
welcome
conditions
to today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. That's really well manoeuvred. That's very neat. Mohamed Salah proves just a little bit too strong. And he's there to retrieve it. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rice gets a foot in here. Great ball if he can get there. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Van Dijk tries to clear. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. He has found a way through. Hernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's shifting through the gears here. And that was very necessary. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. He's found a way through. Oh, well played.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played into space out wide. He's picked his way through. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Oh, delightful ball. Real chance! And it's come back out to him. Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
So we're still where we started right now. Koundé aimed beyond the defence. Bellingham is wide and looking to get onto this. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Rice. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Haaland can get it clear. Well, that is one way to stop him. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bellingham, lobbed in behind. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Haaland. Vardiol. Dimarco. Looking for the run. Vardiol is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Nico Williams. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And it's Salah. Dimarco. Bellingham. And he's gone back. Osimhen! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's had a hit! Goal! So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Rodri. And that could set him on his way. Decent hit! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 3 coming up. Hernandez getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chip through. That's an excellent interception. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. They get a throw in.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Salah. Can he get it through? It's Salah! Goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Well, when the game's played...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's 1 each. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Nico Williams. In with the challenge.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's looking wide. And that is out of play. Vardiol. And he was quick to react. DiMarco. Looking here to chip it through. Great ball if he can get there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nico Williams. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That is a brilliant interception. Vinicius Junior. Hernandez gets over and intercepts. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh, what a climb! And yes, it's there! And they're back in front! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And smartly reclaimed. Williams. And he cuts out the supply.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to...
Haaland! He scores! And this is getting better and better. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
DiMarco. There's the hit! It's there!
perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. We have got ourselves a game here.
17.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Number 2.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Coming on the field.
Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be...
Great chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution in
Liverpool get their fourth corner. Defending of the desperate variety.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Into the last quarter of an hour. Marquinhos is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't.
Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Rodri. Rodri deals with that comfortably.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a shade optimistic.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And here's Lewandowski. Now it's De Bruyne. Oh, that's fabulous.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Diaz. Valverde does well to get it back. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Marquinhos. Osimhen. He's cut it out. And he's there to get it away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely aimed pass. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Today, please take some time out to give
So
your
to
support
clarify,
to a better
extra
stadium
time
fund.
will follow.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Van Dijk.
So our quest to find
Coming
the
on
winner
field
continues.
is Number 8, Frenkie de Jong. Substitutions taking
Okay,
place.
less said about that pass, the better. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Diaz. And it's Lewandowski. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. And he's searching through. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Surlot. Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Quality ball. Now it's Osimhen. And he's managed to get free. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And he thumps it clear. De Bruyne. That has ended up in no man's land. Vicario can claim that. Diaz. Here's Rodri. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Now it's Diaz.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Surlot. Osimhen absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Upamecano has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Skillfully cut. It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
That's it for the first period of extra time.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink
Yeah,
responsibly.
it is coming down to
Anyone
those
feeling
last 15
intoxicated or
minutes.
behaving
A
in an
truly
inappropriate manner will
attritional
be
affair
removed.
that has
Thank you very
reduced
much
both
for your
teams to
cooperation.
near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. De Jong. Oh, can he get onto this? De Bruyne does really well there. He is strong. And he's heaved it away. Pass is just off target. That's going to go a long way. Now it's Osimhen.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Valverde. That is a great ball. Oh, important interception. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick. Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Diaz in acres of space out wide. Rudiger with the clearance.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Valverde. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a match that will
everybody,
really
and
get
welcome
the
to today's
juices
match.
flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. That looks a good ball through. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And smartly reclaimed. Rodri. And he's had it nicked away. Hernandez gets across to intercept that. Oh, can he get onto this? Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. That's going to go a long way. And he's there to retrieve it. Camavinga going full steam ahead down the left flank. Rodri. Played out towards the right wing. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's had it taken off him. Mohamed Salah unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Osimhen. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he was quick to react. DiMarco. Vardiol. It's Bellingham. Rodri. Mbappe. Koundé. And here's Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, what about a counter-attack? 30 minutes gone. Camavinga. Van Dijk gets it clear. Liverpool have it back and can go again. And that's an errant pass. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Gently done. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. A real chance of it. Osimhen! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! A finish right from the top draw! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And he was alert to it. And he's managed to get rid.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
No, that's been intercepted. Camavinga. And here's Bellingham. And that has put paid to that. Mohamed Salah touches it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bellingham. Mohamed Salah. He's had a hit! It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
There will be 1 minute.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. And we hit half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Valverde. Van Dijk getting this one clear. DiMarco. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Haaland. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Koundé. Bellingham. Out of play for a goal kick. Vardiol moved on forwards, and Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Haaland looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Climbs up big! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time...
Header! Danger averted for now. Valverde.
The attendance
Almost
for this
an hour
match
gone.
was 71,898.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable. Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Substitution on the field. Number 32.
So, time for changes on
Gianmarco.
both sides, actually.
Number 16.
Rafael
Rodri.
Leao. Charlotte.
Number 24.
Real chance!
Guardiola. Number 7. Erling Haaland. Coming on the field.
De Bruyne.
Number
That's been
18.
intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Number
Interception.
8.
His positioning was spot on.
Number 14.
Now it's Osimhen. Now it's
Upamecano.
Camavinga.
Number
Great
5.
ball if he can get there.
Substitution.
Bellingham.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, easy pickings there. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Hits one! And he hits the net! And the comeback is complete!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here. Liverpool get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Tries a shot! He's got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Sorloth very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Rodri with the clearance. Mbappe, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Another chance from a corner. Cleared away. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. And now a sudden chance to counter. De Jong. Osimhen. Now Mbappe. Koundé.
you wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Added
Now
minutes
it's
has been
Osimhen.
indicated.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Osimhen, Foden. Keeper's ball. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, shooting chance! Superb from Osimhen! And that may just do it! His position was... And that's that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Looks to the other side. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and his speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps him away from trouble.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Vardiol. DiMarco.
Such good technique.
There's the shot! It's anyone's ball now. And he's heaved it away. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Osimhen. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That's a super give and go. There's the header. Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
That's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's fabulous. And now they can clear their lines. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's an excellent interception. And he's there to belt it away. It'll be a throw-in. Van Dijk. Bellingham. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Koundé. Now Nico Williams. DiMarco. And he was quick to react. Now it's Haaland.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Van Dijk with the clearance. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And the counter is on. Nico Williams. Can he get onto this? Keeper has taken decisive action. Bellingham. Liverpool are looking to break at pace. Good spot, he's seen the run. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Bellingham. DiMarco. Bellingham. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Haaland. And he's had it nicked away. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Bellingham! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Now that's well seen too. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Bellingham. Camavinga. Oh, important interception. That's going to go a long way. That's a sharp pass. Bellingham. Camavinga. There's the
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Liverpool are in front now, the game's only
There
goal.
will be 1 minute
Well, I think the
added time.
managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Mohamed Salah. And we hit half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's going to be disappointed with that. It's a really well-measured ball. Williams. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Defending of the desperate variety. DiMarco. Koundé. Haaland with the clearance. And here's Haaland. Bellingham! Oh, just wide.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Camavinga. And he's picked out the run. Can he finish? Sticks it away. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Bellingham with the big header.
The attendance for this match
Harmlessly
was
behind.
70,987.
Osimhen being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Rudiger gets it away. And here's Nico Williams. Bellingham. And he's there to get it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He is through here.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Bellingham.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
DiMarco is looking to set free a runner.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Liverpool finding their passes. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 32, DeMarco. Number 17,
Rodri,
Bellingham. Number
Hernandez,
24, Guardiola.
Upamecano,
Coming on the field, number 5,
and it's De Bruyne.
number 18.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from
Number
him.
22, De
And
Bruyne.
Solot.
Number 14.
Oh, he couldn't quite make it.
Substitution.
Mosquera. Looking for options for movement. So nearly the perfect ball. Koundé. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he welcomes it in. So much time and space here. That's good defending, very good defending. Koundé.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. No, it's not getting there. Aimed in towards the centre.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Now it's Haaland. Rice. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's gone forward. Tchouaméni threads one in. Well, that pass isn't the best.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Van Dijk. And smartly reclaimed. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, this looks sharp. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Heads it! Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the
Hello,
promise of
everybody,
a
and
match that
welcome
will
to
really
today's
get the
match.
juices flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. DiMarco. DiMarco puts them all in. Liverpool are looking to break at pace. And claimed it back swiftly. And the ball's gone astray. Stood up well to him there. Mosquera gets good distance on it. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great...
And the finish! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's a throw. Van Dijk. And back to the keeper they go. Vardiol makes the interception. And he's only too happy to take that back. That's really well manoeuvred. Bellingham is wide and looking to get onto this. That'll be a throw. Rodri calmly anticipates. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. DiMarco. It's a sweet ball that. Played out to the right. Skims one in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Out of play for a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now that's well seen too. Haaland. He's played him through. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Well, that's an excellent interception. Bellingham. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Here's Rodri. Koundé. Cleared without complication. Lovely bit of skill. Mbappe. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He could be in here. Now it's Haaland. Great hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mohamed Salah really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
DiMarco getting this one clear. Camavinga. And now a sudden chance to counter. Engages and forces him off the ball. That has been cut short. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Guardiola. Rodri. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Haaland. Not the most accurate pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Mbappe!
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And here's Mohamed Salah. Camavinga. Can he put it away? It's there!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Mohamed Salah! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter control.
Shapes to shoot!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
This possibly the last play of the half. And he's heaved it away. So their fourth quarter of the game. Haaland. Oh, there's a probing ball. Van Dijk clears. And the half-time whistle goes. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact,
today,
or else.
Please refrain from parking outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Here we go again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
He's having a go! Nicely weighted ball, but that has not gone well. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Haaland. DiMarco. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Haaland. Out to the right. Good spot. He's seen the run. Oh, well played. Liverpool look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
DiMarco. Oh, well played, well sorted out. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop them in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. He has found a way through. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Mbappe. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Played back in. Haaland. Osimhen. And that has left him in a heap. DiMarco has been caught there, it's a foul. Van Dijk has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Nice interception, well timed. It's a really well-measured ball. Mbappe. Osimhen. Great position. Decent hit! It's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Number
fact.
32.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Number 17.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's
Number
all systems go
24.
now.
Vardio.
Mbappe.
Number 4. Van Dijk.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Number 9.
Rice.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
De Bruyne.
Mbappe. Oh, what a climb!
10. Ronald Araujo.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Crossed into the box. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
No, that's been intercepted. Looking for the run. Vinicius Junior is in a really good position out wide. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's a key interception.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he was quick to react. Rafael Leao.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that's it.